record this, right. So yeah, hi everybody, welcome to the Diamond Dreamers Zoom call. Thank you everybody for getting on. I'm really excited to share some cool little things with you tonight, and I'm just super buzzing for business and just everything right now, and I'm so excited for you all. And yeah, just again, thank you so much for getting on. I love seeing you guys weekly, and like I know that some of you who I don't see very often, so it's so nice just seeing your faces on here. So just thank you so much for being on and for having your camera on. It means a lot. So obviously, as we know, it's Black Friday week, isn't it? Who's excited about Black Friday? There's loads of sales and deals going on, so this is obviously something that we can really tap into right now. So what I want you guys to think about, and maybe get pen and paper, make some notes. You know, what kind of things do you want to offer for Black Friday? And obviously we've got it's Wednesday today, so we really can you know, start doing a countdown, so that maybe actually on Black Friday then we could actually launch something that we're going to kind of do as a deal. Obviously you can kind of think about what you want to offer yourself. I think for me, I think I'm just going to offer anybody that places an order will get a free product of some sort, like, you know, like a week's worth of boosters or something like that. I know that a lot of I've seen like in the past, other people in the business do something like 20% off or 30% off. That's really hard to manage. So if you see anybody in the business doing that, it's really hard to do, because if you think about it, if you've got to offer someone 20% off the product, you've got to then transfer them back the money into their bank account, and that's like a lot of effort. And obviously if you want to do that, that's absolutely fine, but I'm just saying, if you see anybody else in the business that's offering like 20 or 30% discount on orders or something, the only way they can do that is by transferring that back into their bank account. So I don't know what you guys think on that, whether you agree that that's like, it's a bit of, you know, kind of doesn't really feel like they've got a deal, because they've still got to buy it and then you have to then transfer it back to them. So it kind of seems a bit silly. I don't see any other way of doing that. So I think the best thing that we can offer, I think, is a free product of some sort. So say, for example, they might order like shakes and capsules, or you might say that they have to order like shakes and capsules to then get a week's worth of boosters for free. So like, at least you're getting like a good order out of it. If they just buy the boosters or something, then, you know, it's up to you what you want to offer. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, you know, anybody that buys shakes and capsule packages, you're going to get like a week's worth of boosters. So then at least you're like actually getting like a good package. Then they're going to get on the boosters, or they might want to try one or two of the bars or the soups. So that's probably the sort of thing that I'm going to offer. So I'd love to know what you guys think and what you guys are thinking about offering. So get kind of a think about what you want to do. Obviously, if you've got the single shake servings as well, that's a great thing that you can offer and give away. Or like a little thing of chewables. Or I wouldn't really recommend giving away like a sample of the capsules, because as we know, the capsules are something that you need to be on for a longer period of time. It's not really something that you could get like a week's worth of capsules. I wouldn't personally do that, because people aren't necessarily going to notice a difference. Whereas I feel that if people could like buy a shake or capsule package together, then they could get maybe like a week's worth of boosters for free, or a couple of bars for free, or a couple of soups for free. I could give them the option. And just do it like that, really. So that's what I'm going to do. So I think that's really important. So I'm really excited. So let's get some really cool like posters done. I'll make some, and I can put some in the groups as well. You can make your own. So let's really kind of drum up some excitement for this Black Friday. I know that people sometimes do offers all week, so you can even start something now if you want, and kind of like run it all weekend, or you can just do something just for Friday. You know, again, totally up to you what you want to do. I think for me, I think I might do something over a longer period of time. I might do something that I might kind of like start it on Friday and then let it run over the weekend. And that's what I think I might do. And then what I'll do tonight and tomorrow is I'll start drumming up like a bit of intrigue and saying, you know, big things are coming for Black Friday. You know, keep a lookout, you know, one day to go till Black Friday, find out what I'm offering, so that, you know, between now and like the next 24 hours, you can kind of like create intrigue. And then Friday morning, you can then release what you're offering and then get those orders in, because we really need to unlock the daily prize, guys. Who wants to win Ed Sheeran tickets? We need to win these Ed Sheeran tickets, guys. Like, I've bought them. Somebody needs to win them. So, or obviously the Louboutin lip gloss. So to win this, you have to unlock the daily prize between like the 11th of the month and the 24th of the month. So we've got a few more days now to unlock it, and we can really make most of the Black Friday deals. So obviously, if we unlock it like between now and then on Saturday. So if you unlock it on Saturday, that'll also be included. Then we'll draw a winner for the Ed Sheeran tickets. Okay. Now I've got 2 tickets up for grabs as well. So let's get that unlocked, guys. I'm so excited. I can't wait for some of you to win it. I've got tickets for the Ed Sheeran as well. So we can all go together. It'll be so much fun. I can't wait. And obviously, if you don't like Ed Sheeran, which I think is absolutely crazy, then obviously you can then have the chance to win the Le Bout on lip gloss. So, don't forget about that incentive, guys. It's the daily incentive. So post your orders in the daily prize group and post about this incentive. Do a post. How amazing is our business that you have the chance to win these prizes. So, don't forget to keep doing that. Tag everybody in it. Remember, it's about showing people we're part of a big, amazing team. You're part of something bigger than yourself. That's what the power of Diamond Dreamers is, and that's why tagging each other in these things and showing how excited we are is really, really important. It's not just, Chloe on her own. Chloe's part of something much bigger than herself, which is super exciting, an amazing team, amazing friendships, and that's what people want to be part of. Like, so many people, guys, don't have friends, they don't have a social life, and we have the chance to offer them something truly special with our amazing business. So don't forget that. And obviously with the business side of things for the Black Friday, I'm going to just personally just keep doing the apprentice. So I'm just going to obviously make sure that on Black Friday I'm going to be making sure that I do a Black Friday post about the apprentice. So basically do a post and say, Black Friday special, join the Diamond Dreamers team for free, which is obviously the apprentice. Okay, that's what I'm going to be doing. So obviously if they want to win and they want to join up for free, they have to get their 825 points, which I'll explain once I get talking to them. But as a post, I'll say like Black Friday special, Diamond Dreamers apprentice, join us for free, trial us for free. So don't forget to do that, guys. Again, you may see other people in the business, they might offer like a free sign up where they just pay for them to sign up. They might offer like a 50% off sign up fee. That's all absolutely fine. I'm not personally going to do that. You don't just want to sign people up that are not going to do anything. And I don't want you guys to be out of pocket. You don't want to be spending out loads of sign-up fees or like a couple of sign-up fees on that day just because they're trying to make most of the deal, and then they kind of like don't really do anything because it doesn't benefit you or them or anything else. So I think personally for me, I think for Black Friday for team members, I think like let's stick, we know that the apprentice works. Let's really push the apprentice and make a Black Friday post for the apprentice about, having the chance to trial, doing it for free, with the chance to win your sign-up fee. So I think that's really, really exciting. Number 2, hold on, what in the chat? So the next thing I just want to talk about, guys, so by the way, if anybody's got any questions about Black Friday or anything like that, just stick them in the chat, or as we go along, just ask any questions. The second thing I want to speak about is events. Now, I'd love to know what your feelings are on events. Maybe stick it in the chat. But whilst you're doing that, whilst you're posting in the comments what your thoughts are on events, I'm just going to talk about something where we had an amazing event last night, sort of Essex, Clacton, Colchester way. It was absolutely amazing. It was, I don't know if Lauren Dawes is on here right now. I know Frankie is, I think. So yeah, it was Frankie's and the 2 Lauren's first event that they've ever done. And it was absolutely amazing. We had about 5-6 new people in the room, and they've all signed up and they're all excited, and we are all absolutely buzzing. Like, I know that me, Mum, Frankie and the Laurens, we are absolutely buzzing. And what I said to Lauren, Lauren, what have you done to get people to this event? What has she done? Because she hasn't actually posted about the event an awful lot, but she's been actually inviting people. And so this is where I think, like, when we do events, guys, it's really, really important that we invite people properly. And I actually learned something massive from Lauren. And so she said to me that she's been saying to people, can you come along and support me at my first event? It's my business launch. Can you come and support me? And that just literally, I was like, straight away, I was like, that's exactly what I used to say to people when I used to run my events. So I don't know if you guys saw, but I put in the Diamond Dreamers group a few days ago my first ever event poster, which was 5 years ago. So literally on this day 5 years ago, after Nice, I was doing my first ever event. And that's how I got to NMD, was doing these events. So if you're not doing events, why are you not doing them? That's what you really need to ask yourself. And I want to know after this call, or whilst you're doing, put them on the chat, who's actually now going to plan an event. So obviously my events that I put into action got me to NMD, and I'm really excited for those of you that are going to be putting on events, because I'm so excited for how it's going to absolutely smash your businesses to the next level. And if you feel like you want to recruit more, then it's all down to events, guys. So basically what Lauren's done is she's invited everybody. She's got everybody on her messenger. I'll have to get Lauren on maybe to share exactly what she's done, but I know that she's made a certain list on Facebook with loads of local people. She's obviously just collected people that live locally and just been inviting them, speaking to people at the gym, and just basically saying to them, look, I've got an event. I'm hosting my first ever business event. It's my business launch night. Will you just come and support me? And I always said that. That's what I said at my first events that I did, and that's how I got loads of people to my events, was, just come and support me, speaking to people on Facebook who I knew that lived locally, or like within like half an hour to an hour's drive, and just speaking to people face to face, at the gym, whilst I was out on horse shows, just come and support me at my event. And basically what I said was, and Jim Rohn says this, and I love this, so will you just come along and be one of my 7? So basically I need 10 people in the room, and 3 out of 10 will join. So can you just come along and just be one of my 7, please, and just support me at my first event, at my business launch? How amazing is that? So this is what we need to be using to invite people to events. So come and support me at my first event, my business launch, and I want you to come and be on one of my 7, because I need 3 people out of 10 join. So can you come and be one of my 7? And I honestly remember that's what I used to say. So I'm like, why have I stopped doing that? So this is what I'm going to start redoing again. And I'm going to be saying, we're going to be doing, obviously for me, it's not my first event. So I'm going to be saying can you come to my event, come and support me? We've got a product relaunch that we're doing. We've got a product launch. So can you come and support me at my event? And can you come and be one of my 7? So it totally takes the pressure off them to join, if you know what I mean. But then they come along, they see what it's all about. They're going to be slightly interested. So I'm really excited to be doing this, and I'm excited to be doing this with some of you guys. I basically want to know who wants to do events. I want to come and work with you and doing events, and you have to follow the system properly, and we can help you. So I'm really, really excited about that. I'm really excited about putting them into action and just absolutely smashing it, because I know that events, obviously there's loads of things that we do on social media, guys, and this is Katie Wren has said this to me from day one, which is why I've always done events, is if you build a business just on social media alone, it's not a strong business. It's not going to last. Social media is great for reaching out to people and to get into lots of, meeting new people and to reach out to lots of thousands of people. But then you need to get it face to face. And maybe that's why, if any of you are struggling right now, then maybe that's just the little missing link, is the face to face part. Doing meetups, doing an event. Again, if you want to do an event, we can chat with you on what kind of you feel comfortable doing. You don't have to hire a big room, spend lots of money and everything like that. It can just be a local pub, just meet up. Could be an in-home thing, I know that, again, me and Mum did that a lot at the start. We did a lot of in-home events, shake parties, asking your customers to host a shake party, and then they invite their friends, you see. And then again, you help them to invite, and you say to them, we'll ask them to be one of your 7, come and support me at my product launch, my product night, my business launch, and then you go along and help that customer, and then that customer will probably join your team. So events is really, really key, guys, and I'm really excited to be working with you, to be doing some, even coming over to Sweden potentially and doing some with you guys over there. I will travel. I can travel. So if you guys are up for it, let's get some events going. Let's fill the room. Maybe even I'll come up to Scotland, Chloe. So let's fill the room. Let's do these events. Let's invite. Let's get planning them. But I'm going to basically leave that with you guys. And if you guys want to do one, then you have to come to me and go to your upline to organise it, and go from there. I'm not going to be chasing you and saying, you're doing an event, because if you either want it or you don't. And if you want it, then I'll help you. So that was absolutely amazing. Really, really loved last night. I'm so excited about it. So the next thing that I just want to speak about is obviously 90-day game plan. We're starting our 90-day game plan. Who's excited for their 90-day game plan, guys? How's it all going? Is it going well? Woo! So obviously we are now working for our Brighton promotions and our Brighton goals. So really, I just want to kind of talk to you a little bit about where I've been at. So I feel that to start a 90-day game plan, it actually takes a bit of time to get things organised. I think to do a proper 90-day game plan, you need to basically get your shit together. That's basically what I've been doing since Barcelona. I've basically had a massive clear out in my office, in my whole house. I've thrown loads of stuff out that don't need any more, stuff that I'm just keeping that I don't even look at, that I haven't even looked at in years. I'm just having a massive clear out, and I feel like I'm preparing for my next promotion, and I'm getting myself organised, and it's honestly the best feeling ever. And I would really recommend you guys to get organised, get prepared, and get your workspace ready for where you're going to work on this 90-day game plan, and get a game plan in place with knowing what you've got to do on a daily basis, and knowing what are you trying to work on, what are your focuses. So like, what are you trying to focus on a daily basis, weekly basis, monthly basis. So really making it clear what you need to do on a daily basis, like whether you're trying to plan events, meetups, things like that, getting organised, get your calendar out, get organised, get your books ready, get a tracker where you're going to write all your names down and your people and write them down, get your grid ready, and really this kind of follows on into my next one, which is your vision board. Now, I want to be seeing your vision boards, guys, because I actually is quite interesting. Last night I was chatting to a girl at the event. She actually did the business before, and she didn't really do much with it. And she's rejoining. And I said to her, so when you did the business before, did you have a vision board? She said, no. So I said, well, that's exactly probably why you fizzled out, because you didn't even know why you were doing the business in the first place. And I love how Mum, when she first joined the business, she set herself some goals. And what I might just do is, Mum, can I just unmute you? And can you just talk about look at that, Susie. I love that. Yay, I love that. You've got to have your vision boards. So, Mum, can you just share sort of like your first goals? And you know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Yeah. Hi, guys. Yeah, you're talking about what I wanted to earn in January. Yeah. I remember I joined in about September, October time. I earned my £50 back before Christmas, all of that sort of stuff. And we sat in this room here in the kitchen here around the table with some other diamonds that were here at the time. And we all said what we wanted to earn. And I sat and thought hard about it. I thought, do you know what? If £200 would land into my bank account sometime during January, that would just make such a massive difference to me, because I always overspend over Christmas, and I always catching up right the way through to August. Always have been. I decided I wanted to earn £200 come into my bank account. So Matt and I got to work, and yeah, that's exactly what happened. I had £200 in my bank account on the 10th of January. And then we had another meeting, because we used to do them in the kitchen here. And I said, right, I want to earn £400 in February. And I did. I earned £400 in February. And then I said that I wanted to earn £800 in March at our February meeting that we had in here. And I earned £780 in March. And that's just amazing, but I really set to work and decided that's what I wanted, and that would make a massive difference. So yeah, you can imagine when you're usually spending out at Christmas time, what that sort of income made a difference to me over those first 3 months. And that was, that was in 2014, and that was just amazing.
Yeah, I love that. So yeah, it's just guys, I want you to be writing down goals that you can kind of like Mum did, what do you want by January? What do you want in December? What do you want in January? What do you want in February? What do you want in March? Breaking down that goal, that what you want in Brighton, and breaking it down into, 3 or 4 monthly chunks. And, I think it's very easy to, obviously, we want to dream big, we want to focus on the big things, but I think as well, give yourself some smaller goals along the way that you can achieve along the way, that you can tick off, that you can treat yourself with, that you can really feel like you're achieving and you're getting closer, because it's those small goals that add up to those bigger goals. And if you just keep on going, you'll get closer to those bigger goals. So you've got to be chasing the small goals with the bigger goals in mind in the long term, but you've got to be chasing those small goals and having those small wins along the way. It's so important to treat yourself and reward yourself along the way. Say to yourself, like, you're going to smash the next 90 days, and at the end of the 90 days, you're going to buy yourself something, you're going to treat yourself to something. You guys can think about what you would like to do that for yourself, but it's so important to do that. Or, at the end of every month, within your 90 days, you're going to do something special. You're going to do like a little something with your family or your partner, or you're going to go have a little spa treatment, or you're going to treat yourself to something. And I think that's really important, because we don't do that enough, and you've got to reward yourself along the way for the hard, obviously, as long as you've done the hard work, then reward yourself. Because if you don't reward yourself along the way, guys, then you're not going to be enjoying it. And it's all about enjoying the journey and enjoying what you're doing, and rewarding yourself, like I say, for the small wins. It's not always about the big things, it's the small things along the way that add up to the big things. So I think it's really important that you have your vision boards and you have your why. You write down your why. Why did you get started? And always never forget where you've come from, and never forget your life before this as well, and just always be grateful. So I really want to kind of like see your goals. I want to see your little goals. I want to see, if you want to earn £200 in January, I want to see it. Have it written down on your board. And obviously, this is what's going to add up to your big goal for Dubai as well. I know that we've been speaking about Brighton in March, but remember that anybody that goes NMD by this time in a year's time, then you'll get your trip all paid for to go to Dubai in March 2020. So how amazing is that? Like, I'm so excited to be working with you guys, getting you guys across the line to get that incentive, because we can all be there. It just takes you to make that decision that you're going to do it. The company haven't said, oh, we're going to only have one from Suffolk, one from Essex, one from London. No, they haven't said that. Like, you guys all have the opportunity to do this. You can all be there in Dubai. You can all be in NMD. You can all have a room at the Atlantis. And guess what? You get to take your partner and your children with you as well. How amazing is that? And so as long as you can all fit in that one room, because it's what they said on the NMD call the other day, so you can even take your your life partner with you. If you've got children, you take your children with you. Like, how amazing is that, guys? So again, let your partners know about this. Let them support you in why you're doing this, and why you're why you're going for this. So I think that's really, really exciting. So I think just with your 90-day game plans, guys, just keep it super simple, super basic, and keep it with what you can do consistently every single day. That's the most important thing. And then any extras you can do is bonus. Make sure you're doing your grid every day. We've got the 6 a.m. clubs. So it's really, really good seeing the people getting on the 6 a.m. clubs, the ones who are hustling, whether you're watching them live or whether you're doing it replay. I love seeing the comments. I love seeing who's actually taking the action, because I'm always watching and I'm seeing who is actually on there and doing it, which is mega exciting. So finally, guys, I just want to finish on a couple of things. Customers, I think that we should all hopefully know that customers are everything. Without customers, we don't have a business. And it's really important that in the support group that we are actually going through and commenting on the customers that are actually posting. We don't necessarily have to comment on each other's stuff, but I think I always basically really make an effort to comment on the people in there that are posting who I know are customers, who I know who aren't part of the team, or very new people that are part of the team as well. I like to comment on all of them, because that's what we want. We want our customers to post in this group. We want them to be active. And I literally was going through the support group today, and there's hardly any comments on any of the customers' stuff, which is really disappointing. So I think that's something that maybe we could do. Whether it's once a day, you just spend 1 minute, 2 minutes, just go through the support group and just comment on everybody's stuff who's like a customer who you don't know. It's not very well just liking it, but I think give them a comment. I think that's what we really need to do, because those customers, they are going to go on to be team members. They are going to go on to be lifelong customers. That's your residual income. When customers You know, when a customer first buys, that's just a sale. But when they reorder, that's when you've got a customer. So when someone buys from you, that's actually when the hard work starts. You need to really look after them. Please don't leave them on their own. Make sure that you're being there for them and supporting them, and just be their friend. You know, don't just be their Juice Plus rep. Like, be their friend, be who you are, and be their friend, and support them and ask them about them and their life. Send them a recipe. Say that you saw this and you thought of them. You know, really build that relationship. Ask them how's work going? How are you getting on? I think that's really, really important. And everybody who has done this with always go on at some point to be part of the team. And, you know, customer care is everything, because it's going to be giving you long-lasting customers. They're going to be coming back. They're going to be referring you to their friends, and they're going to probably in the future become part of the team. So it's really, really important. So I'm going to just leave on a little thing that's been working really well for me since Barcelona. Now, I did post this in the group. I don't know if everybody saw it, and I want you guys to put this into action because it's really, really helping me. So we all know what a chicken list is, right? So your chicken list is people who you're too scared to offer the business to them, or people who you think that they wouldn't need it. You know, you think, oh, they wouldn't be interested, like they're already successful, they already have a good job, or they wouldn't be interested. That's your chicken list. You know, people that you're a bit scared to offer the business to. So what I want you guys to do, I'm going to set you guys a task, is I want you guys to message 3 people from your chicken list. And you might not, even if you don't actually have a list, like an actual list, like a physical list, you can probably still go through your Facebook and find these people. And I basically want you to message them, and I want you to say that you had the most amazing time in Barcelona. It was just an amazing time. How amazing was it? And basically, when you were in Barcelona, you were just thinking, who would be good at what I do? And I thought of you. So I was just wondering, have you ever thought about getting involved? And I think that this is a great chance. This is a great message. This is a great opportunity for you to message those people who you think that like wouldn't be interested, because we've all got them. I've got them, and I've been kind of like working through this, and it's been working really, really well for me. So, you know, basically I was in Barcelona, I had the most amazing time, and I'll probably talk a bit more about that. But basically I was thinking, who would be good at what I do when I was in Barcelona? And I straight away thought of you. Have you ever thought about getting involved? So I challenge you guys, go and do that right now or after this Zoom call, because the Zoom call is going to finish in a minute. And I want to know how you guys get on. You know, send that to your customers. It doesn't just have to be on your chicken list. Send it, you know, say it to the next person you see at the gym. Say it to that person that, you know, your next door neighbour that you keep bumping into, but you haven't told them about it. You know, this is such a great little one-liner that you can actually share this with people. Share it with your family, your friends, you know, your people that you just wouldn't think would be interested. So I really hope that helps, because it's been really, really helping me and working for me. And then obviously once you get a response from them and they're interested, then you can obviously do the usual thing, add them to the job opportunity group, and then obviously the opportunity call. So I think that's really, really, really exciting. Obviously you might get no's. Some people might say no, some people might ignore you, but really who actually really cares? Like, it's your obligation to share it with them. It's your responsibility is to educate people, guys. You know, what scares me more than actually sharing it with someone, it scares me more that they actually join up with someone else, or that they actually really need this opportunity and you just don't know how you might change their life. And also remember, people might actually be too scared to come to you. People might be too scared to message you. I know that some of the girls have said to me in the past that they were really nervous about messaging me. So think about that, because people could be really nervous about messaging you. So actually, if you actually say to them, I was in Barcelona, had the most amazing time, they were probably watching your post anyway. And that actually, I was thinking, who would be good at what I do? And I thought of you. Have you ever thought about getting involved? Like, and even if they say no, like, who even really cares? Like, next person. And I challenge you to do this to as many people as you can over like the next few days, and just absolutely freaking smash it, guys. We've got just under 10 days left of the month. Like, let's absolutely finish November really strong. I'm really excited because this is our best time, guys. So many people want to earn extra money for Christmas in January. So many people are skint this time of year. People need this business. They actually do. I know so many people that get in debt over Christmas, year after year after year. And you've got something in your fingertips that can actually change their life. So we all have to get out of our own ways, and we need to share this with them and tell them that actually I thought of you. I thought that you would be amazing at what I do. Have you ever thought about getting involved? You just don't know how you might change that person's life. So don't just rely on your posts for people to come to you. Like, actually get out there in the messenger, actually go through the numbers and actually message people, go through your phone book, text people, and just absolutely get out there and smash it, guys, because you can actually smash recruitment now. Like, now's the best time to recruit and get team members, because everybody needs the business now. So I challenge you guys. That's a challenge, and I'm really excited for you. So yeah, and obviously with the products as well, this is such a super exciting time. You know, who wants to lose weight and lose that few extra pounds for Christmas? So many people do. Nobody wants to get to January and have double the work to do. So I think that's mega exciting. So that's pretty much it, guys, for the Zoom call. Literally, the Zoom's about to finish in a minute. So I just want to say thank you so much for getting on. I'm really excited. Let's smash it. I love you all so much. And I'll speak to you all very soon, guys. Thank you for getting on. Bye. Don't forget to do a post about the Zoom. I don't know if anyone got a photo. Whoop, 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 whoop. Diamond Dreamers. Woo! I can't wait to party with you in Brighton. Oh, and Liverpool. And the Christmas night out on the 28th of December in Chelmsford. Woo, woo. We're going to get a table and have some dinner. It's going to be so good. I can't wait to see you all there. Bye. It's going to stop in a minute, isn't it? I'm going to just let it run out. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, God, this is the longest minute ever. I could have said so much more. Oh, I'll just end it there.
Bye.
Love you, diamonds. Bye.